Welcome back. This is Sundaze Brunch. I am Bobby Matz.
I am Ryan Bronson. What you bring to drink today, Bobby?
Welcome to brunch, baby. We getting classy. I got a little white Zinfandel. I'm not gonna say that because I'll probably mispronounce and get canceled. But
Hey, I got the same brand, my guy.
Burringer.
Wine. That mine came in a bag though.
Slap the bag. But yeah, welcome back to brunch, everybody. I know we've kind of been on a little bit of a hiatus, but like life happens sometimes. I feel like it's a common excuse, but it's just always going on. That's a continuous thing with life. It's just fun, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. But all that matters is we're back.
And we back, and so is the fucking NFL.
NFL. Football Sunday is back. We got games on Monday. We got games on Thursday night and all day Sunday. I tell you what, dude. I don't know if it's just because NFL is back, but it just something in my soul just seems happier.
It's that fall season. It's we know them spooky season drinks are coming, but since the NFL is back, what are your early season Super Bowl predictions?
Early season Super Bowl predictions. I'm out here in LA. I gotta rock with the Rams or the Chargers. But honestly, if I'm predicting anything, I really think the Bills are gonna be in it. I really think the Bills are gonna be in it.
I think this could be the Bills' year.
Like what's the quarterback's name? Jason Allen?
Josh
right?
Allen. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Jason. Jason just sounds better than Josh, I guess. But yeah, Josh Allen, he's one hell of a quarterback. He's a great leader. The Bills definitely have a really good chance. But speaking on that, we're really kind of seeing a different Bengals this year.
They're struggling.
Yeah, Joey Big Guns is kind of struggling.
Yeah,
they just they're just down in Dallas this past Sunday. No Dak. And they still catch the L.
They got dicked down in Dallas.
They literally did get dicked down in Dallas. They threw their ass up in Austin too. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah,
So
predictions. I'm probably gonna say Bills. I could see Bills Chiefs.
Oh. Bills and Chiefs are in the same conference, bro.
I can see Bills Chiefs.
For the AFC Championship, maybe.
See, this is why I don't talk about football. I haven't followed it in 5 years. I've lost all my knowledge.
Bro. I'm going Bills Bucks.
But yeah, definitely the Bills. Other than that, I'm not sure. So you think Bills Bucks? Why? Because Brady's going through his divorce?
Yeah, I'm saying Bills Bucks. It's going to be Brady's last year. And Brady will go out with a W because that's the script the NFL wants.
Isn't that kind of messed up that even primetime professional sports is now just scripted? And I feel like everything's scripted. We're in a simulation.
We are. It's fine. My Steelers are going to suck.
There's a bunch of ones.
So I'm pissed, but we're here.
A bunch of ones and zeros.
Ones and zeros, I'm going to need to add a 1 and a 0 together for that many more glasses of wine that I'm going to need tonight.
Cheers, bro. You want to know what I don't understand about Apple technology?
The cloud at all? But besides the cloud, what?
No, the cloud, I don't even want to go, oh, wow, you're going to turn on. Thank you. It's very generous of you. The fact that as soon as you plug them in, it's they're we're connected to electricity, but we're going to make you wait.
Yeah, we're not going to work yet.
It's how, and I swear they're just looking at us through the camera and it's how bad do you want it? Do you want us to turn on? Too bad. Keep waiting.
Turning on an Apple product is like turning on a woman. You just got to let it warm up first.
No, you literally have to start that shit at the beginning of the day and hope you get lucky by the nighttime. Foreplay isn't 10 minutes beforehand, my man. Foreplay starts when you wake up in the morning.
Starts the night before.
Starts the night before. It actually starts the week prior. It takes 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah, so 3 to 5 business days. We're going to implement a little bit of Bobby, I think we lost some connection for you there, bud.
Yeah, we did. Sorry. Yeah, the laptop was trying to steal some of the Wi-Fi.
Oh, we back now, though. So we're going to implement a little bit of
we back.
A game into this episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a little bit of Would You Rather.
Ooh, would you rather? So, yeah, I got a couple for you.
All right. You go first, then.
All right. Would you rather get shot in the foot or have your pinky chopped off?
They can take the pinky.
Dude, that's what I've been saying. Everybody that I've asked was like, I'll get shot in the foot. I'm like, bro.
I might not be able to walk after that.
Exactly. I can live without a pinky, like ET phone home. I don't care.
The only thing that's hurt I'm sorry. Pinky is drink fancy and jack off.
I mean, even then, like, it feel like a stranger's doing it. But like, dude, you get shot. You get shot in the foot, like, homie, I'm sorry, but like, I'm gonna call you hobble skip for the rest of your life. Because you're gonna be walking like this. It's gonna be like you're ever like dancing, and like you're always gonna have to have at least a cane. Literally, like Hunchback of Notre Dame style. Like, hello, master.
Bruh. All right. Would you rather put a whole can of chew tobacco in your lip or drink the original Four Loko again?
Four Loko all day. Four Loko all day.
I think I would go with
because
that Four Loko is gonna fuck me up for 2 days.
That's what I'm saying. Because like the original Four Loko, the OG Four Loko, that shit was created by the heavens themselves. Like, it had caffeine, it had alcohol. Maybe not that great a flavor, but hey, you could drink a couple of them, and you're not going to remember anything that you did, anything at all. So, I mean, you, dude, for a couple Four Locos for a great night, I can do that. But the stomach ache and nausea that's going to come with putting an entire fucking can of chaw in my lip, I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to be picking pieces of chew out of my teeth for years.
Still finding them bitches in there. The original Four Loko tasted like battery acid and TV static.
It tasted like bad reception.
It sounded like the original fucking internet.
Fucking DSL Windows 98. All right. Would you rather
pour. Let's go.
Would you rather spend 24 hours on a raft in the middle of the ocean or 24 hours in the middle of the woods in Northern Oregon?
Do I have like gear in the woods?
It's the same thing. You have nothing in the raft. You have nothing in the woods besides whatever you have on your person.
So like I can have like warm clothes or cold clothes and like some food.
Yeah, like it's not like you just like wake up and you're like, oh my God, I'm here.
I'm gonna
like you know what you're about to get into.
I'm gonna go with the woods just because I'm not going to get a sunburn that I'm not gonna be able to fucking peel off.
Bro. So I agree with you on the woods, but like, dude, there's so many different factors in the woods. All the different wildlife, the temperature drops. Like, dude, Northern Oregon is like no man's land.
I'll
Like
take
it's
my
thick
chances
ass
with
just
grizzly
pines
instead of a
and
shark.
like, dude. But that's the thing is like one of my homies said that out here. They're like, dude, like, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to fight off a shark. I'm like, what are you doing in the water? Why'd you get in the water?
Because I'm bleeding from sunburn.
No. Why would you be bleeding from sunburn? You know what you're getting into. You can literally go in long sleeve with one of those big old gardening hats.
Then I'm getting in the water to cool off.
Dude, that's your fault if you get attacked by a shark.
So I'm just gonna get heat stroke instead.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. That's a tough question because, like, dude, you're in the middle of the woods. Like, that's creepy. Like, during the daytime, it's like, whatever. But during the night, pitch black.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. But also,
But also at the same time, like, imagine being in the middle of the ocean and, like, some, like, rogue wave in the middle of the night. You're like,
or you're in the middle of the ocean and it's just pitch black and there's nothing but water around you.
It's eerie. Either way, it's eerie.
Yeah, no. Would you rather eat a dog steak or human fingers?
Mm, mm. A dog steak
Yep.
or human fingers?
Yeah, so like they're gonna make a steak out of dog meat, or like instead of like chicken fingers, it's human fingers.
But it's just made out of human meat.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do I know the dog?
No.
Do I know the human?
No.
Do I know what I'm going to eat before I eat it?
Yes.
Do they both look appetizing?
Yes.
Is there honey mustard?
For both, yes.
I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with the chicken fingers.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the chicken fingers.
That's
Or
fucking
should I say the people fingers? My what is it? What is it? My stomach has rumbles that only hands can satisfy.
That's a new definition of getting fingered.
Freddy got fingered. All right. Would you rather be waterboarded or electrocuted? Like you get captured, right?
Yeah.
And you know you're gonna get tortured. And they give you the options like, hey man, we're gonna torture you. But we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Do you want to get electrocuted or would you rather be waterboarded?
I'm gonna go waterboarded because at least I'll go with some dignity. If I get electrocuted, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm gonna agree with you on the waterboarding. Like, obviously, like either way is scary. You're getting tortured. Like, so either way is not gonna be pleasant. But like, I just feel like drowning would be a more pleasant way to like die than just smelling yourself like cooking from the inside. Like, sorry.
Would you rather be fuck off? Would you? Okay, same question. You're gonna be tortured, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be your limbs chopped off or steadily like stones being thrown
Like my
on
arms and my legs, or like my fingers and my toes.
everything one by one until they get to your fucking like head? Or stone, like just heavy ass rocks put on you continually.
Like they're getting like whipped at me.
Like they like throw you down on the ground and they just throw heavy boulders on top of you until you go.
How big are these rocks? Are they like boulders?
Like cinder blocks.
And they throw me in a pit?
Yeah.
Do I know I'm gonna die either way?
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. But I get thrown in a pit?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the cinder blocks because like if I know I'm gonna die, I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, where you throwing this? Now I'm just gonna take it with my head. Ah, just done. Like done the first time, like done. Okay, I'm over. Instead of just like getting chopped up into itty bitty pieces like a Texas Chainsaw victim. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like I'm gonna eat that cinder block like with my chest. Like, give it to me.
Fair enough. One last round. Let's go.
um. hmm. Would you rather chug an entire bottle of ketchup or eat an entire jar of peanut butter?
Peanut butter all day. It's my mouth's gonna be stuck to itself. Then at least I don't have to fucking say that I drank a gallon of ketchup.
I didn't say a gallon. Jesus, I said a bottle. Okay, are you shopping at Costco for your ketchup, my man? Ryan just comes home with, I got the ketchup, honey. 5-gallon drum of ketchup. They spoon it out with a ladle.
Ladle.
Yeah, but the thing is like it has to be continuous. It's not like you can like take a couple scoops, put it away, go about your day. Like, no, you just have to until it's done. And you can't drink or eat anything else.
Still peanut butter.
So you're just fucking going like balls deep on this jar of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to agree with you on the peanut butter.
I don't even like ketchup. At least I like peanut butter.
Dude, but like, can you imagine that? Like your mouth gets so dry and you're like just trying to like swallow this peanut butter. It's like it's just like stuck in your throat.
There's fucking stuff back there. All right. Would you rather eat a pound of cockroaches or have every single beard hair plucked one by one?
That's a tough one. Like just like ding 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 ding.
Yep, like
One by one?
Yeah.
Like how do they know they're getting it one by one though? What if they get two on accident?
I mean, that's fine.
I'm gonna go with the beard.
Instead of eating a pound of cockroaches.
I mean, are the cockroaches covered in chocolate? They're covered in chocolate. I'll go cockroaches all day, bro.
Well, imagine
But like, if it's just a pound of like creepy crawly, like oh, we can survive a nuke. I'm good.
Yeah, but like, imagine like, you ever got your eyebrows plucked?
Yeah,
Imagine that on your face.
yeah. I've had my beard threaded. Shit hurts, but it's better than eating. Like, can you imagine just juice in the cockroach shooting in the back of your throat like a virgin?
Getting throat pied by cockroaches.
You're literally getting violated by just a fucking gang of cockroaches. Would you? But like, here's the thing: is like, dude, the other night I was walking the dogs and I felt something crawling on my neck, and I'm like, must be a bug. Dude, I hit it. It's a fucking cockroach, like the size of a 50-cent piece. It was so big, I heard it hit the ground.
Nope.
My biggest thing is I was like, all right, bro.
How the fuck you get up there?
Props to you for getting on. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, did you like fall out of the tree and land on my shoulder? Like, look at this.
Imagine with some just
Like,
dumbass kids.
oh,
What if it was just like dumbass kids that found like a bucket of like a shit ton of cockroaches in their house, put them in a bucket, and just started pelting them at walkers?
that'd be fucked up. What I've been working on lately, honestly, like I've kind of taken like a hiatus when it's come to like creating, at least music wise. Um, I just really haven't had any like creative juice flowing lately. I've just been dealing with a lot of like more like life shit than anything. But last night I was scouring through the enters of the web looking for beats, and I found a couple things I liked. Um, and I definitely feel like I have some stuff to get out. So I feel like we definitely will see some new music myself over the next few months. Um, I am gonna I am gonna scratch the C Marcus name. I went with it for a little bit. I like it. It's just I don't know, like the thought of rebranding and kind of like I want to say like throwing away everything that I've built with Bobby, um, but like just kind of like straying off that path and trying to like start something new. I just don't think would be wise or beneficial when in all reality it's just like Bobby is part of who I am.
Touche.
So in that regards, I feel like instead of trying to rebrand and rename myself as an artist, it's just like I can show um different aspects of what Bobby Matz is and how that that stage presence and that artist presence plays into who I am, as an actual individual and like whatnot. So, but yeah, anyway, yeah, so nothing really music wise. I've been creating like content for like reels, TikToks, and stuff like that. Like we were just discussing before I got on, I got a new tripod coming in. So definitely there's gonna be new like fitness content. There's gonna be new like music video content. There's going to be new, just like fun content. So I do have a bunch of content in the works. Just unfortunately, I don't have music in the work right now, but I'm still creating.
It's coming soon.
But yeah, I know you've been dropping music. You got the album coming up.
Every other week.
How you feeling about that?
Yeah, dropping every other week until the album comes out. Got the final mix for the album back today.
Hell yeah.
Finalize the artwork now, and the album is ready to go. Drum roll. We'll announce the album title here. So my whole entire music career, people have always said, you don't look like a rapper, or why are you trying to do this, or fill in a whole bunch of other shit talk things there, fill in the blanks. And one of the biggest ones that I always got was, wait, you rap? So that's the title, is Wait, You Rap? Question mark,
Love that.
exclamation point. And it will be here November 11th.
November 11th. You heard it here. Everybody mark your calendars. Go pre-save. Go tell all of your friends about it. I guarantee you Ryan's already got pre-save links out.
They're coming. I gotta send it in still.
See, he's slacking, but I'm already trying to pitch it to y'all. But I love that. I love that. This is your what, 7th body of work? Like full length album?
Full length. 9th. 14th if you count mixtapes. 14th project that's on streaming if you count mixtapes. That's a lot of fucking music. There's over 200 songs out. But now this one is this one's more of a passion project. when I started making music, hip hop got me through shit, and it was like rap music that was what I clung to. It was the stories in it. It was the beats. It was Tupac and Tupac conspiracy theories. I did book reports and shit on Tupac conspiracy theories. So this one is a tribute to that, and I figured as I keep branching off into other genres and doing other stuff, I had to pay a tribute to the stuff that like got me into music in the first place and the stuff that I grew up listening to. So it's a lot of old school style beats, a whole lot of reminiscent type shit, a lot of hard beats, but it's all like based like 90s, early 2000s style instrumentation and heavy flow, heavy bars, a lot of storytelling, and a lot of my own personal mind state in it. So I'm excited to drop it.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm excited to hear it. I feel like you've sent me a couple things that are off of it. But yeah, from what I've heard lately that you've been dropping, like I can only imagine what the actual album's gonna sound like. Especially with the latest drop you just dropped that with that West Coast type beat. Like that shit, dude, I put that in my playlist for my workout rotation.
Oh,
Like
real as it gets.
real as it gets, bro. Like, dude, that song, like that's probably the hardest I've heard you go in a minute.
That's a thumper. I just dropped Hustle too, and that one rocks the.
I've not checked that one out. I have to check that.
The Hustle one. That's the one I did the TikTok for the record label meeting.
Yeah, like I've seen the snippets that you've released on the promotions. I just haven't listened to the full body of work yet. Well, I would definitely. I'm gonna have to check that out. I need to get back in the zone. You know, we going into our villain arc right now. So
back in the zone, auto zone. Speaking of seasons, we got album season, you got villain arc season, but it's also Gray Sweatpants season, bro. It's coming.
Coming with a U, baby. But yeah, no, it's definitely especially I'm not sure the temperature and the weather out your way.
Oh, it's still hot. It's still coming.
Yeah, dude, like what was it, like a week or two ago, we got hit with like 100 plus for like 10 days straight. It was a nightmare, dude. It was brutal. Like I will say, like, growing up in New York, our summers, they were hot, they were sticky, but like, dude, I would rather take a hot, sticky summer than just 100 plus summer. Like, dude, that shit is like, you walk outside and you just like want to crawl back in. Like, dude, it like, put it this way, I almost called off work a couple days just because I'm like, I'd rather not make money than go out in this fucking heat. Like, dude, it was so fucking hot. But yeah, dude, Gray Sweatpants season's coming up. That means fucking sweater weather. You know. Let me stick my hands in the holes of your sweater. Nah, bro. Hey. Stare all you want. Boost my ego, please. But listen, if my lady catches you staring, that's on y'all. That is on y'all. But yeah, dude. Gray Sweatpants season is always a good time. It's always followed by spooky season, Halloween, falls right into Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that. It kind of all blurs together from here on out. Especially after August ends.
We're gonna have to do another fall drink special.
We are, dude. I'm gonna do some hard cider. Some like really fucking hard cider. I'm gonna call it the first time for a virgin cider. It's gonna be that hard.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to first fuck off.
I'm like, damn, that's all I get?
It took a minute to register what the fuck you gonna say.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck off. No, we're gonna have to do another special that has all the fall drinks in it. Bro, you been seeing all the shit in the metaverse?
Dude, I don't even wanna go there. I feel like we're already in the metaverse. We just don't know it.
We in a whole
like some Matrix type shit.
It's fucking wild. How do you feel about it? Like, do you like it? Do you not like it?
I'm indifferent about it. I can't really form an opinion on it because I haven't really like tested those waters. It's definitely I feel like it's the predecessor to the internet. Um, like we're gonna. I feel like it's gonna fully embody um our everyday life. Like it's gonna get to a point where regular life, as we've always known it, and generations before us have known what regular life is like. Um, I feel like it's gonna mesh in with that. Like for our generation, we were the last generation really to grow up before the internet got crazy big, before cell phones got crazy big. And we grew up really as the first generation to grow up with like social media, cell phones, internet. Like we were that beginning generation to really like test the waters. And obviously, like everybody's got a cell phone nowadays. Almost everybody has an internet connection. You know, uh, I feel like a lot of people spend more time on the internet more than anything, whether it be making money or whether it just be kind of like self indulgence and escaping from their day to day realities. I feel like the metaverse is going to surpass that, and you're actually going to really see people really divulging and diving into the metaverse and kind of like leaving their, so to say, like regular life behind. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the movie Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like not like right off the bat, but eventually like the metaverse will get to be something like that.
I can see that. I'm torn on it. Like I think like in that regard that you just said, that's the reason that I'm torn. Like where I don't like it, but then there's things that I do like it. Like I think like the ability to where like you can do. Like I think it's going to cut down the need for workers to be like in an actual office. Like I think people will be able to work from home, which I think will free up a lot of people's schedules to give them more like freedom. Which I think is obviously a plus. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's going to be a cool thing for like families who like live at a distance from each other. Because like I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast where he had Zuckerberg on it, and he was
Yeah.
stating that like so like your memory is formed based on like proximity.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're in the metaverse, you have like your like memories are formed based on proximity, like how far away it seems like you are from like a person. So you'll be able to go into the metaverse and have, say, mom or dad or brother or significant other, whoever, and it will literally look like you're all at a table next to each other. So your memories will be formed within that same proximity. So it will actually inside your memory and like obviously like real time feel like you're actually having that conversation with them face to face instead of thousands of miles apart. So I think like in that regard it's cool, and I think in the work it's cool, and I think like for creators and content and like digital concerts and like ways for artists to interact with their fans, I think that'll be really cool. But I do see it taking a toll on mental health and a toll on like the ability to perceive like reality.
See, that's what I was just about to say. Is like I don't think it'll take like a toll on mental health, just because it's like. Well, I want to say it won't take a toll. It's going to take about the same toll, if anything, than what social media is doing right now. It's just I feel like the whole perception of reality will be changed forever. Because like the internet connected the entire planet.
Yeah.
At at a distance. The metaverse is going to connect the entire planet. You can be on the other side of the world and you can be next to somebody in a room and have it feel real. You know?
Yeah.
So I think the predecessor to the metaverse is gonna be like conscious, like human consciousness integrated with AI.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we're on, I wouldn't say we're on the brink, but we're very close to being able to like transmit like our entire consciousness into like artificial reality to where like you will be able to live forever. You know, because really the only thing that's really like holding us back from living forever is the fact that we are in technically like a suit that has an expiration date.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at the human body and the human condition, you know, like I feel like consciousness goes hand in hand with our body, but at the same time, like if we were to find out a way to extract that consciousness and so to say put it on like a flash drive, you know, just for argument's sake, then who's to say you can't live forever? Because you're taking everything, like your knowledge and like your actual consciousness and who you are, and you're just taking it out of that vessel. And from that point on, you know, like I don't know, bro. Like I'm kind of like explaining what the show Altered Carbon is right now. Like if y'all haven't watched that show, like go and watch that show. That's what I think the future of humanity is heading towards.
If you're not mentally stable, don't watch it. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah, if you, I wouldn't even say mentally stable, but like if you have a very like, if you get scared of the possibilities of actual like shit that can really happen, don't watch that show because like it can fuck you up pretty good.
Yeah, here's a mind fuck, right? So the theory is that we are actually in a simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So would the metaverse would then be a metaverse inside of a different metaverse?
But here's the thing: is what if we're already in that simulation and they're kind of just trying to like sell it to us, like, hey, wouldn't this be cool? And then it all just meshes together and it just starts over again.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But yeah, I don't know, because like, dude, like if you think about it, bro, you want to know something crazy?
I don't know.
So think about this: are we everything, body, limbs, blood, and whatnot, or are we just our nervous system?
Are we just what? You cut out.
Like, are we like our consciousness and like who we are as a person? Are we like I'll take that for myself as a reference. Like, am I everything that I am right here? Like, does this make me me? Or is it just my nervous system, my brain, and just my nerves?
I think there's like I think your brain is like the thing that like makes it tick, but I think like there's like a soul behind that like operation system. Like I think.
Yeah, but the only reason why I asked that. I think sorry, what were you saying? Sorry to cut you off.
No. I think like your nervous system is like what obviously scientifically and medically like allows the blood to flow places and allows your brain to like have oxygen and blood flow and all that shit. But I think I think the soul is what like actually like powers it. Like I think like your brain is what stores the information. But I think like everything that's attached, because like the information that's obtained, like your brain needs to store that, and that's what the brain is for. But I think the soul is what drives it.
I can see where you're coming from. The only reason why I asked that is because like, so your central nervous system, apart from, you know, like the nerves that run like into like the rest of your body, is your brain and your spine, your spinal cord. You know, everything else like that can be considered your central nervous system, but like you can live without any of your appendages. You know what I'm saying? But like the moment anything happens with your spinal cord or your brain, it's over.
Yeah.
So like that's where I'm just like, that's where like the whole like artificial intelligence and consciousness like comes into like play for me, because it's like, all right, this is an insane theory that I came up with when I was blitzed one night, right? Have you ever seen the diagram of what the central nervous system looks like in a human, but like just the central nervous system, like not the body, like, right? So it's brain, spinal cord, regular nerves. What if, hear me out,
Oh God, here we go.
what if the human body is just a shell for what we really are? And what we really are is just a brain and the spinal cord. Like what if that is what we are, and just what our like physical attributes and appearances is literally nothing more than just a shell.
I mean, I think like to an extent that's accurate. Like I think like your body is just like your skin, like your bones, like all the shit is to protect your spine, but that also doesn't explain like the heart function, the lung function, like the liver function, the kidney function, like the bowel movements and all that shit. Like it doesn't explain that. Like I think that your shell is essentially like your body essentially is a shell, but I think like it needs like your brain can't work without all the other shit.
But no, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like the brain could work without all that, because what works all of that? What works your lungs, your kidneys, your heart, your pancreas, your intestines, everything? Your brain does, subconsciously without us knowing.
Yeah.
So like I don't know why, like when I was blitzed, I thought of this, like just imagine being able to like stimulate an actual person's mind, extract it from the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put it in whatever, like some sort of like fluid to like keep it so it doesn't like rot and like die and decay. And like
Walt Disney did.
Yeah, whatever he did, he's just strange on my radar. But like, imagine doing that and being able to keep that person alive. And like all it is just the brain, the spinal cord, and the other nerves and everything. There's no body. There's no optical nerve. There's no like heart, anything like that. There's obviously like blood circulating through it and everything, or whether that be, I don't know, maybe the liquid that it's in. But imagine being able to do that, keep that person alive. How would that person perceive reality?
It's an interesting thought.
Like I don't know why that like thought like popped in my head when I was like super stoned one day. I was watching Altered Carbon, so like that's 100% like that's where it came from. But like, dude, like just imagine that. Like all you are as a being, not even a human, all you are as an entity is just a brain and a spinal cord. How do you perceive reality? You're alive. You can think the same way you think now. How do you perceive reality?
I don't know. Like I think
what do you think?
Perceive it is to feel it, but it's a very interesting thought.
What do you think? How do you perceive reality, huh? Do you see in black and white? You understand what I'm saying?
You had to have been high balls.
Oh, dude, this is back when I was like fucking cheap in like the old schools.
Your Dodgers clinched the NL West.
Dodgers clinched the NL West. First team to 100 wins. Just had a nice comeback victory the other day. I honestly, I can see them taking it this year. They have a really solid team.
And we might have a Yankees Dodgers World Series.
I'm right there with you, dude. Judge just got to what, 60? He's at 62 now.
He hit 2 the other night.
Dude's a beast. Literally, I was watching
If the
highlights
Yankees
of him
don't
the other
sign
night,
him,
and I'm
they
like,
are stupid.
what?
If they do not give him max contract like he's asking
Like,
for,
dude,
they are stupid.
what? Oh, 100%. Like, if he goes to any other team, the Yankees, for the rest of their franchise life, is going to be kicking themselves in the ass.
Yeah.
But, like, bro, I think he's the only MLB player I've ever seen in my life that makes a regulation bat look like a fucking toy bat.
Dude, he's huge.
Like, dude, whenever I watch his, like, at-bats, I'm like, is that a real bat? Like, that bat looks tiny.
Yeah, like, he, like, defies, like, what's been historically a power hitter in baseball. And by all accounts, defies what baseball players have been, like, size-wise.
Yeah, because, you know, sidewise baseball players, how we've always known them, is like Jeter build, really.
Yeah, like, Jeter, Bill, A-Rod,
You know,
that size.
you know, like you had Barry Bonds, you had Ken Griffey, you had Griffey Jr., you know, like the bigger of the boys.
Yeah,
You had like Jeremy Giambi, but like they weren't like the size that Judge is.
no, they were like 5'10" to 6'3". He's what, 6'6"?
Dude, he's like 6'6", 6'7", pushing 300 pounds.
I gotta know how tall he is. Because, like, he is a freak.
I'm pretty sure he's 6'7". Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's a little bit taller than Patrick.
How tall? Yeah, he's 6'7".
Speaking of, hi Patrick.
Yeah, he's 6'7". Dude, I gotta look up the stat. How long has he even been in the league?
Not even a decade.
No.
Maybe like 7, 8 years.
He came into the league in 2016, right?
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years in, right? He has 214 career home runs. The all-time leader is Bonds at 650-something. And he played almost 20 years. If he doesn't get hurt, he's going to smash that record. He might hit 1,000.
Did Pujols get his 600?
I don't think he did. They play tonight.
Yeah, because are we already in the postseason?
No, I think there's 18 regular season games left.
Yeah, because he has to get them over the next like couple of weeks then, because postseason home runs don't count as regular season.
Right. He'll get it.
I hope he does. I hope you know, like it's his victory lap. I hope you know, especially because he's back in St. Louis, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he'll get it.
So I hope, you know, like I hope he gets it on his own terms, but like if it like gets down to the wire, I hope that, you know, like you see some pitchers, you know, show a classy bit of themselves. And
yeah, no, he's gonna get it. There's, I don't know, even he wouldn't want it like that.
that's what I'm saying. Is like I know that he wouldn't want it, but I think that like he'll be able to get it on his own terms.
Also, as a pitcher, you don't want to be known as the guy that gave Pujols his 600.
Oh, fuck yeah! I'd be like, fuck yeah! I gave him for 600.
Nah,
I give him a little dollop with a little bit of cherry dust on top.
If I'm a pitcher, I'm trying to make sure he don't get it.
Do you want to know who's actually been surprising me a lot this season? Mookie.
Oh yeah, he's a baller.
Mookie Betts has been going off this season.
He's a baller, dude. Postseason gonna be interesting.
Like, dude, postseason definitely gonna be interesting. But yeah, no, I've actually been shocked by his performance this year. Like, I love it. I love every bit of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. I could definitely see Dodgers Yankees World Series. I will be talking so much shit.
Oh,
so much shit.
Dodgers Yankees World Series. We're talking shit. Whoever loses each game has to do a double shot.
Oh no! Don't threaten me with a good time.
Bet.
I got a question for you, bro. I've been craving a new piercing, right? I got a new tattoo coming up. But what's your take on tattoos and piercings on females? Me personally, bro, the more the merrier. Like if I see you with some metal on your face, I'm gonna be like, okay, in your ears, yeah, okay, cool. Eyebrow piercing, bit too much for me. I don't know about all that. But bro, the moment I see your skin pigmented with ink, you could go from like a 7 to a fucking 9 easily for me. Like I don't know what it is with tattoos. Like it's it's sexy to me because like me personally, like I know what the body has to go through to obtain that tattoo. You know,
Yep.
like tattoos, it's an experience. Like they're not easy to come by. Like you earn tattoos. I'm a firm believer in that. So like to see a female going through like pain like that just to have like that art on her body, like I'm like, girl, like god damn, I know you don't have a problem with commitment. Like, I wonder if you have some daddy issues. We can figure that out together. But oh my god,
Bro. What the fuck? This is what happens when Bobby Match drinks a bottle of wine.
hey, she wants to call me daddy.
Call her daddy.
Bro, don't get me started on that. What's that girl's name that runs Call Her Daddy? Alex, I think it is.
I don't fucking know.
Call
I don't
me.
listen to it.
Oh my god, what
No,
a snow bunny.
I don't have a feeling about them. I would prefer if they do have tattoos to have like meaning behind the tattoo, but I don't have a feeling about it one way or the other. Piercings are a bit much, especially if they're on the face. You froze out, my guy. You froze, my guy. Oh, you're back now.
Bro, you sound like a robot. I was over here like jamming the whole time because it sounded like some like Russian dubstep. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I said I don't have a feeling about it either way. If there is tattoos, I prefer them to be like a meaningful tattoo. And piercings, if it's on the face, it's a bit much for me personally. But people can do whatever the fuck they want with their bodies.
what about a nose piercing?
Not really a fan. Like
No?
people can do what they want with their bodies. Like I don't have a feeling about it either way.
All right. You're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, I don't have a feeling about it.
I want you to not be able to go through an airport security check without them being like, ma'am, step aside.
You need help.
Like, bro,
You need a sponsor. BetterHelp.com over here. This guy.
pierced nipples, I'm all about that shmoney. They taste like pennies. It's great.
Bro. What is up with you when things tasting like pennies? Didn't you say eating ass tasted like pennies too? Isn't that what you said?
Eating ass tastes like pennies, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is. Either that or like batteries. If you've ever stuck a battery in your mouth as a kid, it tastes like that.
You can't say that I have.
Bro, I was a weird kid, man. I was left unsupervised for too long, apparently.
We need that BetterHelp plug. BetterHelp.com promo code brunch.
For an extra 10% off, promo code brunch/Bobby.
On a side note, piercingpagoda.com/Bobby.
Oh my god. Dude, there's this gauge site that I go to for my gauges. It's called plugyourhole.com. Bro, I was telling one of my coworkers about it not yesterday. Earlier last week. and it didn't feel right because, it was a female, and I'm like, "Listen, I know this really nice website," because we were talking about, like, gauges and everything. I'm like, "I know this really dope website that you can get gauges from, but it's got a very just non-professional name. So, like, am I allowed to say it?" And she was like, I guess." And I'm like, "It's called plugyourhole.com." And she's like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Don't get me canceled." I was like, "Don't get me canceled. It's really the website." And I'm like pulling up the website on my phone. I'm like, "Look," and she starts dying laughing. And she's like, "Aw, they do have some nice gauges." And I'm like,
You're like, I'm going to go fucking smoke a whole bong to myself.
I was like, "Please don't get me for sexual harassment."
Before we do this,
Literally.
before I send you this next link, remember when we would just smoke the whole bong and then go smash the Chinese buffet? I have not found a good Chinese buffet in Nashville yet.
What I would give to smoke a fucking blunt and go to Fortune or Grace's buffet.
Bro.
I would, oh my God, bro, that sounds so fucking good. I would eat 20 egg rolls. Easy 20 egg rolls and 2 pounds of frog legs.
I would just pull my chair right up to the buffet.
No, I need one of those chairs that moves because I'm sorry, I'm not walking anywhere after that. I'm getting like type Z diabetes. But yeah, dude, speaking about fucking buffets, man, I constantly find myself in this just like tug of war between eating in and cooking my own food
Sponsor me.
or just the easier route and going out and going out to a restaurant, doing pickup food. Like there's pros and cons to both. Like I feel like the cost of growth. I mean, I agree too. Pussy is a great, great, great meal to have every single day.
Just eat out. Eat it out.
Are we talking about eating it out or are we talking about eating out?
Both. Yes, to all the above.
Because like I don't even know, like, dude, you want to know a little trick? You want to know a little trick, everybody? Listen, if you are a vagina connoisseur, all right, and you just like mop diving all day, I'm gonna show you.
Why not my nose?
I'm gonna show you a little trick that a little bit goes a long way, right? So you can hit him with a 2-finger combo like this, give him a little Spidey man, right? And then you're gonna just look for your fingers and just a little bit goes a long way. You can thank me later, lady. That you can thank me later, ladies and gents.
That's all.
But yeah, dude, Mr. Miyagi. But yeah, dude, because like especially with the cost of like groceries and everything nowadays, like I just feel like it's almost with like cost of time you're gonna cook to do dishes and everything. Like I almost think it's like equivalent to eat out as it is to cook for yourself.
Yeah, I think like especially in your case where it's like you're not cooking for others, there's just one person eating. It probably is cheaper for you to go out to eat.
Like, dude, I went and got that wine and the CPK pizza. I spent $15.
Yeah.
So like you go
for yourself, you could literally go to fucking Applebee's, eat there by yourself, get a 2 for $20 for yourself, get an appetizer and a meal, and then lunch for tomorrow for $20.
Literally for $20.
Like that's cheaper for you than buying groceries.
Like get a water and then tip your server like what, $5, $25.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that equivalence of like, yeah, like it's going to cost me the same amount to eat in than it is to go out to eat.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think like for like individuals, it probably is cheaper. I think for even like in my case where there's 3 of us, it makes more sense to just cook it.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, dude,
I enjoy
when
cooking,
yeah,
but I also love going out to eat. So
yeah, so do I, dude. Like if you're talking just individual based, like yeah, there really is no discrepancy. It's kind of like equivalent, but like even as a couple, like when I would go out with Lex, like dude, we'd spend anywhere from $50 to $100 just to have a normal meal.
yeah,
You know, like, and not saying that I didn't enjoy myself, but like, dude, $50 to $100, like you can buy a week's worth of groceries before.
you really can.
Like, like now, like $50 to $100, maybe you can buy groceries for like a few days, but still, like one meal compared to a few days of eating, like it's a big difference.
It is.
Especially, like if you're like tight on money and like, are you saving?
Yeah, like for sure. Like I spend my money on experiences as opposed to like items. So like when I've chosen to go out, I've made a commitment to like, oh, I'm going out to fucking smash food. Like I don't even look at the price. I want it. I'm gonna get it. But like
Yeah.
more often than not, like if I'm grocery shopping, I'm shopping at Aldi because it's cheaper there.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you can find me a fucking El Super.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, hear me out. Next time that you want to get wine, right? Go to Aldi. Wine like that you had tonight, get it for $3, and it slaps.
Dude, I paid $4 for my bottle.
A word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Aldi wine is like award-winning wine, and it's cheap as shit. You get champagne for like $7.
Fucking pop that shit. But dude, speaking about cheap and expensive, or down that road, the cost of energy is outrageous right now. Gas,
Everything is outrageous right now.
Dude, gas, electric, anything, like it, dude, is outrageous. But
Bro,
speaking on that topic, I just paid at like an off-brand gas station $5.29 for 87.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, it did dip down to $4.99 or $4.89 for a little bit, but it wasn't long before it jumped right back up. It was down for like maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It was right after Biden was like, "Hey, we need to lower gas prices," and then it came down for a little bit, but hiked right back up. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's not like I can really say anything. Like I have to use gas to get to where I'm going. But like speaking on,
yeah, it's $2.90. It's $2.90 here.
Congratulations, sit on it and spin. But like, dude, speaking on energy and everything, did you see that South Korea had turned on their artificial sun and it burned 7 times hotter than what the actual sun burned? It reached, I think it was over 100 million degrees Celsius.
Sounds like a really bad sunburn.
Yeah. But dude, like the thing that got me thinking after I saw that news is just like, if that is obtainable, what kind of like push for clean energy do you think that we're going to see? Because I know out here in California, like they're pushing for things by like 2030, like you're not going to be able to have like, I think it's a gas powered vehicle.
Or buy new ones, it was.
Yeah, buy new ones. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You'll still be able to have it, but like they're like having this huge push for like eco-friendly, like, hey, we need to start like using green energy, which I'm behind. Like we use green energy, we cut back on our CO2 emissions, we cut back on our carbon footprint. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
It's just what kind of clean energy do you see coming from like this kind of like feat? Like that's
Right.
a nuclear reactor, artificial sun burning 7 times hotter than our actual sun.
Yeah, I think you gotta
Like,
see two things with that. I think one that's a fucking not even one, like that's crazy temperatures, like that's unreal. Uh, but I think you're gonna like I'm all for the clean energy push, especially like if you're getting it from sun and all those things. If the point of like because in long run it's going to be cheaper for you, but if they can get the point of purchase price down to where when people are buying it as consumers, like this is the same price as we're paying now. Like I don't think they can jack it, skyrocket it to okay, well you got to pay $100,000 for this electric car to save you this money in the long run because people just aren't going to be able to do that. But if they can get it to the same prices where vehicles are now and do it that way, then yeah, I'm all for it. But also, I think too, now they have shown that an artificial sun can burn hot. I don't know if you've been watching any of like Elon Musk's like SpaceX shit. I think it's going to amplify the speed of what he's trying to do. Because he said like he's
yeah.
trying to create multi-planetary life, like create civilizations on
Hmm.
multiple planets. He said that Mars, because of the ice that's there, it would create a massive amount of water that would then be consumable as long as the ice melted. And one of the things that he said in order to create that would be you would have to create multiple suns and create reflectors that would bounce back into the planet. And he said like it's doable as long as the artificial suns are working.
Hmm.
So I think what you're going to like, I think it's going to ramp up SpaceX. I think it's going to ramp up that push to actually have that happen to where we start seeing one Mars missions and two them fulfilling them to actually create like a civilization on Mars.
Yeah, I can definitely like that's where my mind automatically went was just the terraforming of Mars
Yeah, like,
because like there's there's so much scientific proof that Mars used to be an Earth-like planet, have an ozone layer, everything. Whether we know what happened to it and its downfall, like apparently we're still on the fence about that. I feel like
I was literally
higher
just
ups,
listening to a conspiracy theory about that today.
I feel like the like higher ups like do know what happened with Mars. Um, I'm a firm believer that Mars used to be like Earth, and our civilization and our species started on Mars, and like they fucked Mars up to the point where like nuclear holocaust or something happened and torched the entire planet, and then they fled to Earth. Um, but yeah, I can definitely see within our lifetime the start of terraforming Mars happening.
Yeah, like I was literally just listening to something about that today. And, like I don't know that I fully do. I
I
believe.
wouldn't say I'm a firm believer, but like I'd like to believe
Yeah, like I think that like there potentially was life there, or it's set up for there to be life there. Like I don't know. I'm on the fence of which one that is. Um, Also, the same thing that I was listening to said that we are now having alien DNA in our systems. Like you like look at the human DNA, that we have like alien or ghost DNA that they're saying could have potentially come from Mars. So that's they said partially that's because again this is a conspiracy theory, so like far out there fucking thought. But they said that our DNA has changed at like some crazy time, like evolved at like 1,000 times the rate that it was 100 or so years ago. And like they're finding like ghost DNA or like and some people refer to it as alien DNA because aliens started like mating with humans.
Yeah, dude. Like, what was it? It was 100,000 years ago. We were Neolithic, using sticks and stones and creating fire and the wheel, and not really having any written language to, mind you, like that type of our ancestor was around for hundreds of thousands of years,
Right.
so to say. Um, but to turn around within 100,000 years, we go from that Neolithic stage to fully formed civilizations with structure, laws, written language, mathematics, science, knowledge of the cosmos and astrology. And our brain grows like, I think it was like 10 times the size of what it was. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm a firm believer. Like, dude, like, look at what they're doing with gene therapy now. Like, dude, they're literally like, you can literally go in and almost like, it's like build a baby.
Yeah. It's
Like, oh hey, like your child may have Down syndrome. Do you want us to correct that gene? Your child may have this sort of autoimmune disease. Do you want us to correct that gene? Like, dude, our genome and our DNA, it's programmable,
it's wild.
which is insane. Like, we can literally alter the DNA of a human and correct it, so to say. Not saying like that it's wrong in any way, the way that it originally comes, but like they can go in and correct genes and DNA, and just like it's insane. Like,
Yeah, I'm very torn on that just because I don't know enough about it. But like, so back to that artificial sun. Like, do you think that because they have been able to form an artificial sun, do you think that will speed up the global warming process also?
I don't think that it'll speed up the global warming process. No. Um, but I don't. If they aren't smart with it, I don't see anything good coming from it.
Right, that's fair. Because like I just can't imagine like even if they keep it in one spot, whereas it's gonna sound dumb, right?
Mm.
So the Earth is constantly moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that our sun, does that stay in one spot or is that also moving?
No, so the way that like everything is going is like the Milky Way galaxy itself is rocketing through space.
Right.
Like the entire, like, you know what the Milky Way looks like, right?
Yes.
Like with all the spirals and everything. So that is rocketing through space. While also the entire like clusters and everything around it are moving like around, because in the middle of our galaxy is a supermassive black hole.
Right.
So our entire galaxy is moving through space, while simultaneously everything around the black hole in the center of our galaxy is circulating around that. And then our sun is also, like, think about it, like our sun, like it's moving like this.
Okay. So my thought is if this artificial sun burns however many times hotter than our sun, and we are consistently moving, there's no way, unless somehow they're not emitting the same UV rays, there's no way that sun is not, as long as that sun stays lit, that's not deteriorating the ozone.
That I'm not sure, because I haven't looked into the artificial sun enough to really understand the functionality of it. I'd have to actually like look into that a little more. But like, that actually got me thinking. Like, dude, think about this. So say our sun is just moving on a linear line like this, right?
Yeah.
All 8. No, not flat Earth theory. Like all 8, if you want to count Pluto, all 9 planets. The sun is moving in a linear line like this, right?
Yeah.
All the planets are moving around the sun while it's moving, right? While all those planets are simultaneously rotating at their own rotational wobble. While also all that is going in an arc around our galaxy in the outer arms of it, while that is also being pushed through space.
All this shit's happening and they had the nerve to give us a fucking credit score?
Literally, bro. Like, oh my god. I could go on for days about space. I could go on for days. It's such an interesting topic.
It really is. It's wild. We're just floating on a fucking rock, hoping we don't get sucked into a black hole.
Couple billion years from now, our galaxy will collide with another galaxy. I think it's the Andromeda galaxy. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right.
So if we get sucked into a black hole, do you think we'll feel the sucking?
I'm not 100% correct. 100% sure if I'm correct on this scientific portion of a black hole, but pretty much like we would we would um we would we would become spaghettified, and we would pretty much be like pulled in like molecule by molecule, pretty much. Like once we cross the event horizon, like it wouldn't look like something's getting like farther and farther away. It would just look like it's like slowly like it's slowly disappearing.
So what you're saying is we would experience.
I'm pretty sure on that.
So what you're saying is we would experience a full body slow blow.
I would hope that it would be like that. Either that or it'd be excruciatingly painful.
So that would be a full body teeth blow.
Yeah.
So there's no in between.
Yeah, there's definitely teeth on that one.
Bro, we're gonna end it with this. Remember that fucking movie Teeth?
Vagina dentita! Vagina dentita!
That shit is what nightmares are made of.
No, that shit is what nightmares are. Like,
the fact that we had to watch that fucking movie.
The fact that that movie has always put in the back of my head that I could bag an absolute dime and be so excited and be like, yes, I can't believe I pulled this off. Go back to her place. Her like woo me in bed, and everything just happened. And then she's like, guess what? And I'm like, what? And she goes, ah! And just bang, it's gone. And then she just spits it out. What? I feel like it should be a movie from the male's perspective called Spike. Like, I feel like that's the only fair way to have that movie Teeth circulating, is come up with a movie called Spike, to where like some dude's dick, he like could put it in and it just goes and like explodes with spikes or something.
No, we gotta flip it. Instead of teeth, it's gonna be tooth and just one giant tooth.
I think I hung up.
Nice job.
I think I clicked my hairphone. Yeah, I have like one tooth like Mater from Cars. It's like, I gotcha.
Payback, bitch.
Oh my god. Almost. This is the end of the bottle. Dude, you drank a glass. I drank a fucking bottle.
I started the bottle before the pod, bud. It was a long day. I'm going to put that filter from TikTok of the crying face on your face for that and just post that to our TikTok.
It's rich tones of I don't give a fuck.
All right. So we talked about a lot this episode. We ran through some of what Bobby's got coming next. We went through a lot of topics. Talked about my album coming out soon. Crazy excited for you guys to hear that. Bobby, now that you're not C. Marcus anymore, I just got adjusted to saying that shit.
Oh no.
So next time we're going to have him drink a bottle of wine again because you get Bobby in his natural habitat that way. him in his compression pants like he's going to the NFL.
Bro, I literally got back from the gym. Traffic was atrocious. I had no time to shower. I can still smell my fucking balls.
That's the worst.
Honestly, I don't think it's the worst. It's kind of like your own signature scent.
No, it's the worst. I think I'd rather smell a fart than a ball sweat.
Give a little like 2-finger rub and.
No, I've done that and it's awful.
No, the belly button is worse.
I'm gonna go shower.
Well, yeah, it's not like you're like, I want to marinate in this. It's like, come here, babe. You want some extra seasoning?
Extra marinated. They've been marinating for 2 days. They've been marinating for 2 days. It should be nice and juicy for you. All right, but my question was...
Dude, I kind of want to, like, strip the...
Oh, I was going to say, so, to let the fans know, because we have been getting a lot of messages about what is our brunch scheduling. So, are we going to be doing this every Sunday, every other Sunday, one Sunday a month? What do you think that they should look out for in the future?
I think, like, bi-weekly to once a month. Just so it doesn't feel like we're constantly coming back on here and just reiterating shit. I feel like bi-weekly is good, depending on our scheduling. If the scheduling doesn't warrant it, then, at least once a month.
For sure. I do agree with that. Also, we've been getting a lot of questions. Do we plan on touring soon?
Huh?
Did I freeze?
Yeah.
So we've also been getting the question multiple times, are we touring soon?
I fucking sure hope so. I'm getting bored, dude. I want to get on a stage.
I need
fucking rock out with my cock out.
I need to be on a stage.
I'm a genie in a bottle, baby.
I think our approach with the touring right now is we are trying to build it to where we are doing this tour ourselves because we want to create and curate Attaboy. We want to curate the environment to where you guys are coming to our show. You guys are coming to hang out in an environment that we set so that way you guys are tuned in with our energy and us with yours. And it's a Ryan Bronson and Bobby Matt's experience, not us hopping onto something else. So we need your guys' help with that on spreading the word. Spreading the TikToks, sharing them, sharing the reels, sharing the music on Spotify, just helping us. And also, if you have a place that you want us to come to, make sure you message Bobby or I and let us know where we need to come. Like how you're in California and just put up.
Yeah, let us know where we need to come, and we'll always aim and hit the spot. Oh shit. But yeah, no, seriously, like everything that Rye just said is the truth. We definitely want to get back out on the road. A huge help is definitely going to be all of you spreading the word, helping us share our music. Yeah, we need a lot of help, especially me.
Yeah, we practice and try to get practice, make some targets.
But yeah, like we definitely do want to get back out on the road. Like Ryan said, like we we don't necessarily want to hop back on or hop on somebody else's shit. We definitely want to do our own thing. So, the more that you guys like spread our music and no, the more you spread our music, our content, and help us get out there and help people see what is going on, that helps us get on the road faster. So yeah, as Rye said, if you have an idea where you'd like to see us, message him, message me, message the podcast. We have 3 separate accounts across multiple platforms. So send a message to one of them on one of the platforms. Either him or I will, see it and get back to you. And if you have any topics that you'd like us to cover and talk about on the podcast, send those too. We're always down to, hear from the fans and see what you guys would like to be seeing and content information that you'd like to be hearing and seeing on this podcast. So again, help us out. We want to get out there to you guys. And
without sure y'all are the reason that we can even do what we do. So we appreciate y'all for real.
100% from the bottom of our hearts. But yeah, we got exciting things coming up. Like Ryan said, he's got his album coming in November on the 11th. Wait You Rap. So definitely have your eyes out for that. Pre-order links and whatnot are going to be coming soon.
Yes, the pre-order link will be coming soon. As always, $1 from every pre-order will be going to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America. Real quick before we wrap up, something else that I've been toying with. I haven't talked to Bobby about it yet, so this will be the first time I bring it up to him. The idea of doing podcast episodes live, whether we do them, when we do get the chance to go on the road again, doing them before shows, little segments for our VIP customers and meet and greets like that, but also doing them live on our YouTube channel. If that's something that you guys would be interested in us doing, so that way you guys can chime in and be included in the interaction. I don't know how Bobby feels about that. Like I said, this is my first time bringing up to him.
Yeah, definitely. That adds a whole different aspect and transparency that you'll be able to see between the two of us and what goes on, behind the scenes and during the recording of this podcast. Because if him and I, there's a lot of stuff that we have to cut out just because we're goofing off and, just being ourselves. But yeah, no, definitely live podcast would be beneficial. Obviously let us know if that's something that y'all would like to see.
And for that.
Yes, I agree. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for tuning in again. As always, every time that we drop a new episode, we're definitely going to be more on track with releasing on a more a more
consistent schedule.
We're going to be releasing more on a schedule-based dynamic now. So just keep an eye out. We got new music, we got new content. All of our threads and social media platforms, names, tags, all that is connected here. So just look out for it.
Yeah, we'll keep you all posted. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Brunch. We'll see you in probably 2 weeks.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to Brunch, baby.
Cheers.